that criticism, the marketing sort of exercise line, I mean, I guess it implies that you are in some sense a manufactured band.
Manufacturers put together is where, you know, you get a group of people and you put them together. Obviously you can't manufacture a family, they're already there.
Because the last few, I guess, have been the sort of pouty Corrs thing that people are used to seeing, and which obviously works. But so this one with a bit more comedy must be a bit of a break.
Well, to be very honest with you, we're not really into the pouty Corrs sleek sheen thing, and we don't think we ever do it properly anyway. It's not quite like how other people do it. There's always an element of gypsies there trying to be something that they're not. You know, great lighting and, you know, smoke and all this kind of atmosphere stuff. You know, it's fantasy. And it's good to have like one or two of them, but we're really sick of it now, and I think it's about showing the real side to us, because what's the point in projecting, you know, this smoky in your bedroom image that you never are.
Yeah, and you kind of are in a different life. You are having a different life. But as long as you keep in touch with people and you go home and go out with friends and things like that, I mean, that's kind of hard, you know? It's kind of hard. Do you like that camera stuck in your face?
In a hushed voice, tell me what's about to happen. Tell me about this thing.
Okay, well, if I can, I got to grab the basis of this. One of the guys who worked for us, Bob, has been tends to complain a little bit, let me say, and then when he finds that other people have to work and he doesn't, he really rubs it in with glee, the fact that he doesn't have to work. So he's really sarcastic. So we decided that it's time to get Bob back. So suddenly this unscheduled interview with a big radio station in Sydney just appeared out of nowhere, and he had to go and get all the acoustic instruments.
Have you got everything with you yet?
I have. He had to come from another hotel. We were told we were trying to get him a room here. We got the manager of the hotel in, and they agreed. They basically told Bob that unfortunately the hotel was full. There was no more rooms here, but that they've booked him into another hotel, which is not a particularly nice hotel. So we have the room key, which we're going to present with him in a very short period of time, and then we'll let him off the hook and let him realise that it's been all a bit of a joke.
How are you?
So, Paul, you're going to talk to Bob, give him the number and talk to the equipment so he can get the guitars and stuff sorted out.
What are you talking about?
For this afternoon session.
Yeah.
Session?
Right.
What session?
Bob O'Brien.
No way.
Here's your room key, Bob. Here's your room key.
And you know what? I was trying really hard to smile at everybody. I'm gonna have to apologise to your woman downstairs.
Why were you giving out?
King's Cross is great nightlife time. I'm going, yeah, on my own.
All the crew were in on it as well, baby.
I should have caught something was up. Will you ever?
Yeah, I think, you know, every interview is different.
I think there's a tendency with radio to be a little bit more flippant, a little bit on the surface in terms of the questioning and fast-paced, whereas a TV can get a little bit more in-depth.
But I think if you're doing a radio, I suppose you're not thinking about how you look or anything like that. Not that that's the most important thing, but if it is visual on TV, everybody has to carry themselves in a certain way. I couldn't get lunch on time, I was like, taking forever.
Do you want me to change that makeup again?
Yeah, thanks. Where am I going here?
When the pressure's on though, I mean, and you're on the road and you can't get away, you know, how do you deal with that? What do you do to cope?
I suppose you just try and take time out, maybe by reading a book or watching a DVD or going to the cinema or else on partying, which we have a tendency to do on occasions. And you know, anything that is a release, that removes you from the intensive work that we have to do. But the thing about it is, we love what we're doing. Well, we know that we're very lucky to be doing what we're doing. In a sense, we've made a job out of something that we're talented at, so we're blessed.
I've been here for about 2 hours waiting for the Corrs to arrive, and I love them because they make fantastic music. It's very Irish and it's very romantic, and it sounds cool, so they're great to watch.
Hello.
Hola.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey.
Hola.
How you go?
Hello. The main reason for any band to sound check is so that the audience get the best possible sound coming from the PA. The second reason would be for us to get a good sound in our own ears, we have these wireless in-ear systems now. So instead of having monitors on the stage, which cause an awful lot of spill feedback into the microphones, my in-ear monitors, we just hear it in here. Obviously you need to hear your own particular instruments. Very important we all hear Caroline's hi-hat, because that's how we keep in time.
Let's start looking like we're very busy here. Caroline, I need you quickly.
Okay, John. Okay, right.
Very important.
Jesus.
Actually, it is.
You take those two now.
Those two now. One thing Australia has given us, one thing in common between the whole crew is pleurisy.